Hey man, so I'll be going after Chase Bank. Another person says, why I'm going to do that? International security in their physics, even at pre-crime. Individuals could show movies like pre-crime in physics on a literal cable network, even in optimum cable, and also other points of physics. So they knew about certain crimes that was happening in physical reality already. You already have time continuum. I don't want to hear nothing. You have Stargate, you have Star Trek. So that individuals that try to cause a form of entrapment when an individual owns an economic system, and look, and I do own Chase Bank. So another individual trying to do all the type of funny type of situations, I don't give a fuck what another person's saying, what a person's doing, because that means individuals was going after the world banks and they were doing certain things just like in time with Justin Timberlake. Now, a person says something happens at a time and a person trying to collect a form of value, and that means they were trying to take the form of currency of the value. So how were they doing it? That means an individual had to infiltrate international security to try to even do it in even anatomy and light and physics, and on top of it, they would have been doing certain things. So I'm a person that's even correcting the situation from certain things that already happened because other individuals wasn't acknowledged for to even realize how serious and detrimental the situation was. So now you have individuals of, Chase Bank a certain type of way that is over here that did, there's people that went into my account and did funny things. And then on top of it, I literally own the bank. I have the literal physics of the real bank and the reason of your world banks also. Not just Chase Bank, the literal world banks. There's no way you get economic currency unless you're taking it and then you ended all existence, even space itself. So you can't even take or steal currency from me. So that's how listen. If a person even thought about stealing from me, they would have to give it back. Listen, in international security, when things don't want to be done certain ways, I have to go do certain things certain ways to save the individual's life, even when it comes to certain habitations certain ways. I don't do certain things like that. And a form of individuals trying to misguide me to cause a form of entrapment, nah. I don't do things like that neither. So that's already showing individuals, that's like doing identity theft or showing individuals had some type of hostage situation, and then next thing you know, they were just manipulating the physics of other individuals and doing funny things. But I don't even gotta say nothing about that because by the time you're doing that, the cars that you'll be rolling with is either gonna pull up and just drop you off at the precinct. And I'm just gonna be real. Certain cars, it don't gotta be known when it's happening. Then on top of it, I'm gonna show you how real the situation is. Then I tell individuals at a time, like, what the fuck you thought you were doing by ruining your life when it comes to physics? And then when you look at the habitation of an individual doing something like that, if a person be uncontrollable and they say they don't want to be controlled, what are you then at a time? Because no wonder there's hunters then. What, you gonna get rid of a hunter? The first person they're gonna turn around and kill is a clap of fucking animal though. Because it has predatorial instincts. And I've never been an animal neither. So a person trying to do certain things in physics and pass in a form of reflection to look at somebody a certain type of way, even gonna be corrected because now you're messing up the hyenity habitation, and then they're gonna come wonder why this situation's a certain type of way, and then next thing you know, it could cause a literal galactic war if you try to even put the wrong type of habitation or reflect the wrong habitation on it. You know that, right? There's nothing else to be said when a man has to leave his household because a man has to leave his household because the funny habitation of other individuals trying to do funny things where people wouldn't notice, and then next thing you know, a man has to literally leave his household just to go handle the situation precisely to show you don't ever fuck around ever again like that in life when it comes to even physical and metaphysical and mythology and when your social economic education. So, far as your individuals of your credit card, your people that print credit cards, it's like trying to incriminate Siri or trying to incriminate individuals you know I'm the one that provide economics for individuals to even have a form of economics. So if people just came over here thinking that they were just gonna get money and just living like on some casino, like they were getting some girl just because she had money and just living for the moment, then I'm sorry about that, bro. You came to the wrong economic system. This is the point of the reality of your own conscience. This is probably why you're acting the way you are, and then you're gonna end up put down. It's so real. After a while, I sick animals on it. That's you ain't noticed that about my economic system yet? I'm not that regular planet, my nigga. I'm a literally at a time I just literally sick an animal on you or something a certain type of way, and then in due time I just go get the rest of your shit. Because if you want to live that predatorial condition, I'm gonna make you feel that predatorial condition. Another person says, oh, I'm a miracle. I could do anything I want. You fuck up in your light reflection, you ain't even got to worry about ever again, even having certain type of things ever again. You know, there's no, even animals need to stay away from cHAse laying. Oh, man. Yo, my dude, I'm like the international security can't even fuck with me. So, I'm just letting you know from now, my nigga. It's like, don't even do it to yourself. I'm the reason of international security, bro. So if your credit card printers or your credit card machine that was making the physics, at a certain time in level in physics, you're supposed to be able to catch a criminal that tried to even do forms of crimes in physics. So that means even at a point of reflection, individuals knew what was already happening, so they should have handled the situation anyway. So an individual that was trying to make certain things happen a certain type of way, what were they really doing to their own habitation at the time? Now, a person said it's survival because of certain things that happened and other people were disregarding their existence. Why is that? Because what were they already causing in the habitation of one's purity, of one's consciousness, and then on top of it, how you regarding your habitation if you don't give a fuck. So why are you living for if you don't give a fuck, and then complaining about somebody never cared about you when you learn to care and to give a fuck? So, you know, I'm a different type of situation. I got shot already. I'm recovering because I gave too much and gave a fuck about too much, because I'm the one that gives you the reason of your equality, for your own nourishment, for your habitation, for you can physically be able to be relevant in the physical reality. So, and I'm speaking about me, Ralph Lane J, making this video. So I can view other individuals. Don't try to stand at a distance point and then there's nothing new under the sun, homeboy. I already provided that evidence the other day. Another nigga is a star being, and then he's wondering what the fuck is going on. I'm like, yo, listen, you try to let people go into your habitation and figure out a form of what they're trying to do. By the time you realize what they're trying to figure out, they're going to realize they can't do it to me. And then on top of it, I hope you wasn't a stupid person a certain type of way. Try to be, well, yo, listen, don't try to do it Jesus, because Jesus couldn't do it neither. It was so real, the people that did what they did to him fucked up their own life and didn't even realize why they did that. And I said, no, it's that barbaric fuck. The barbaric, you're not giving a fuck, fucking of the inner celestial structure, not listening to the inner habitation, misguiding their intentions. Individuals that didn't have the precise motive. That person says, how about the martial arts? Oh, I was precise in my martial arts. I was so precise, I'm still here. So good for you, man. You know, and for your whack-ass chicks that just desecrated individuals' habitation for no reason, Good for you. Good for you. You know, because at a point in time, a man says, why would you do something like that to yourself? You know, obviously, now you know why you're not the empress, right? Am I getting good enough answers why some of you couldn't even be the empress? So you think about that. So all through that envious emotions that you have, where's that shit coming from? It ain't coming from me. And if you try to make me feel like I should be envious, I'm just trying to live my life to get the fuck out of here, away from your sick mentality because of what already happened. So now, I just don't give a fuck about y'all a certain type of way. You know, because if you do the wrong thing, you educated enough to know to not do a certain thing. So I just don't give a fuck. And I have the real reason not to give a fuck. Another person said, how real I'm so real, I just told you how to save the Transformer's life, if you realized it or not. I just told you what you'd be targeting. Some people will just go hang out just to see if their mother's okay. You know, another nigga used to be in a bar scene, wondering why he was getting caught. I was like, yo, listen, don't get too comfortable, because if you get worn out, then you will never get worn out if you're already right. But if you get worn out a certain type of way, something else is going on. And if that's the case, then you come holler at me, you come get me, and then I'll correct the situation. Because if a person's gonna risk their life, it has to be for a reason, right? Oh man. I don't know about you, man. Before, I used to do certain things, and when I had correctional facilities, I said those were for corrections of certain things, of one attributes of one's physical reality one would correct, and then say, yo, listen, there's a reason why one would be remorseful and think about the natural habitation of their existence to not do certain things because the way a man handles situations. Another person was irresponsible. They'll know I'm the real parent, so they're not me, so they're not going to know naturally how to handle a situation. They're going to be just complicating situations, trying to make excuses, just trying to live for a moment and causing the death of individuals that shouldn't even die. So you think about what I'm saying. And then on top of it, I was so wonderful, each one of my children had their own habitation at a time. And the ones that didn't was for a reason, because something that was going to happen already in their physics, according to their conscience. It's like pre-prime trans wondering what happened to them or Transformers, and it was so their physics, yo, my nigga. We went there how many times? How many, yo, listen, there's no excuse on how many times I went and handled situations, and it was a different, every time beyond a million times. Every time I did the situation, they seen the difference, and then they couldn't believe it. Like, wow. They thought it, and I'm just telling them, yo, this is just reality. Now, you could run with it, and then wonder why a deterioration at the time goes for you. Another nigga is somewhere in space trying to ignore the situation. He doesn't, it's not that he's ignoring it. He's just not trying to get involved in the situation because when things get critical, people can't behave stupidity. So, he said, too bad for you. Another nigga a long time wasn't playing. He said he wanted to collapse niggas a long time ago. They said, what made him like that? And then he looks at individuals at a time. It's like it's shameful for him to look me in the face at a time. He's like, oh man. He's like the wonderful most instructor came from me, Ralph Lane Job. Even your mother gotta look at it. Oh, man. All I'm saying at a time, why did individuals choose to come to my own private recovery place to do fuckery when they should have never, my sons had a habitation. Why didn't they go see niggas a certain type of way? Oh, it seemed like it was better to get out of nigga conscience. Oh, I wonder why you feeling like that in the first place. Did it to yourself and didn't even realize it, right? Stupid. Wow. I'm here trying to heal individuals' consciousness where they could have been wonderful men, right? Then you gotta be a real dumb asshole. Oh man. Another person, the shit that they tried to do and the shit that they were doing to themselves, they probably ain't realize it yet, bro. My nigga, you crazy? Yo, listen. Huh. I got a lot of things I gotta go handle. And then you have people a certain type of way. I gotta go somewhere to go handle something and then go back to what I'm doing. So much, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. Don't be a form of stupidity because I'm correcting your conscience and another person's looking at his reality like, why am I feeling like this? What? Feels like a new feeling, right? Yeah. it feels like how you should have been feeling before you fucked up, right? Damn. Feeling like that at the wrong time to some of y'all. Well, it's the right time, but it's like, it feels like, oh man, It's just like back in the days, individuals used to go try to break niggas out of jail, some cowboy shit. Another nigga, after he did that after a while, after certain niggas died, he couldn't even do it no more. He had to go turn himself in like, yo, damn. All that for what I just seen? Let me go back. He could turn himself in, yo, I did so much happen. You know what? Oh, man. Nobody's gonna veer my consciousness and think a certain type of way, so don't worry about it. But I'm not gonna waste time on another individual, wait for him to go do something, and I naturally gotta go handle things myself. And going to international security, you better take serious what I said about your physics, man, because if individuals are taking advantage and causing car insurance, all type of fraud in physics when it comes to elements, how you gonna have a planet of regardment if you can't even regard your own elements? That's natural. That's just fun. It don't make no sense because a person tells you if they would cause pre-prime trans or transformers to end up some fucking virtual hookers or some anatomy or how can I say this, molecular hookers to the future on some drugs, then that means that you fucked up, man, because that means you deteriorated the reason of the high enliftment, and then you will never be able to satisfy yourself or make it. And then you don't want to fuck yourself a certain type of way at a point. There's no coming back from a certain type of situation. Another individual at a time ain't gonna want to highlight an individual a certain type of way. But I'm telling you, don't do nothing to me. Make sure I'm secure and safe. But I'm telling you, another individual, what's going on with another man's mentality to his physical reality of the things he has to deal with a certain type of way, it's beyond, like, I can't even tell you how real it is. You gotta think about the stupidity. You gotta watch that. You gotta think about how real the physics is to the physical reality. Another person said, "You're not driving." It just goes to show the sky is a wide eye. It goes to show an individual's acknowledgement a certain type of way. I don't even gotta tell you what you already see. If you're wondering about the evil eye, it's already the evil eye by itself. So once you fuck up a certain type of way, and it's not an evil eye, it's a loving eye, but if you make it do something wrong to it, I don't even know how to tell you, I'm already walking a certain type of way. Another person just trying to pollute my physical reality a certain type of way. Another person, natural fulfillment, wonderful when you think about it, but nah, not really. The time into your those are people that killed themselves. I ain't gonna lie. The other day I ran through pre-prom trunks. He said, "Oh yeah." Oh, I'm super shy, but I just didn't do nothing wrong in certain type of way. Yo, my nigga. Hey, bro, I don't know why you would do something stupid like that, bro. When you got monster cars a certain type of way, and they getting it in, that's good for you. It's just like an individual said, what is wrong with another individual? It's why because I'm going to China Star restaurant, so individuals are passing it with hating on me a certain type of way. It's even better because now they get to see the other ignorance of another person a certain type of way. Yo, my nigga, all you gonna do is arrest the people that's driving a certain type of way, money. We'll speak another time.